Hello and welcome to Columbia County, Pennsylvania. My name is Elena and I'll be your guide for the next few minutes. We are standing in Bloomsburg, officially the only town in the state of Pennsylvania, and today we are taking a short walk across the campus of Bloomsburg University. I didn't come here as a student, I came as a parent. My daughter is starting to think about college and I started looking at the university the way I always look at the cities, as an architect, through its buildings, its spaces and the symbols they carry. We start with the oldest and most recognizable landmark, Carver Hall. It sits at the top of the hill like a small-scale civic monument. The story begins in 1866 when the Bloomsburg Literary Institute decided to build a new school building. Henry Carver, the new principal, didn't just run the school, he designed the building and acted as a contractor. Imagine this today, your school's president also pouring the foundation. The style, Italianate with Gothic touches, comes from the pattern books of Andrew Jackson Downing, the same style that shaped thousands of public buildings in 19th century America. The bell tower wasn't part of the original plan. It was added in 1900s, modeled after Philadelphia Independence Hall, a symbolic upgrade from local school to American institution, and then in 1954, lights were added as a memorial to students killed in World War II. So even this tower, which looks decorative, is layered with meanings. Now let's walk uphill. If you look at the 1913 campus plan, the entire university fit into one tight rectangle. Buildings, tennis courts, a grove and wide lawns, a self-contained world. But higher education in America exploded after World War II. In 1958, a new master plan divided the campus into 3 zones: live, learn, and play. Almost everything you see around us now was built after that moment. The dorms, the academic buildings, the student services. Carver Hall was the only historic survivor. Architecturally, these 1960s buildings are honest. They're not trying to be cathedrals of knowledge. They're functional. Brick boxes, flat roofs, wide glass bands. But they show something important. Universities were no longer boutique institutions for a new 100 students. They were becoming engines of social mobility for thousands. And if you watch how people move, you'll notice something. The center of life here isn't any building. It's this courtyard. We call it the academic squad. There is a fountain, benches, trees, nothing monumental, but it's where students sit, eat, wait for friends, scroll on their phones. When it gets cold, and it does, this space becomes a shortcut, a crossroads between classes. Out of the entire campus, this is the most populated space, the true heart of students' life. From here you can see the new Arts and Administration building, open glass, contemporary interior, very different from Carver Hall. To one side is Andres Library, just behind it the Haas Center for the Arts. Together they form a mid-century corridor of learning. Not beautiful in postcard sense, but very legible on a map. Learning on one side, living on another, recreation nearby, just like the 1958 plan intended. We'll finish with something less academic but maybe more emotional, the Husky statue. The Husky became the university mascot in 1933. An art professor proposed it for its noble traits, determination, strength, and even donated the first live dog named Rungo. As a person who grew up in Russia, I smiled when I learned this. The husky is a Russian working breed, a little piece of home, cast in bronze in Pennsylvania. So that's our short walk, one historic building, a campus that grew around it, and a space where students actually live their lives. For me, it's not just a tour, it's a way of seeing how architecture holds stories, even when it looks ordinary. Thank you for walking with me.